Humans make 35,000 decisions a day. 95% are irrational. Why is everyone irrational? We have the explanation of how and when this happens. Are you irrational or just human? Irrational Humans, where I talk about body language, micro-expressions, behavior economics, behavior science, neuroscience, consumer behavior, persuasion, influence, how people make decisions, irrational behaviors.
Hi everyone, this is Susan Ibitz, your host for Irrational Humans, and every Thursday we're going to take questions from the audience. And the first one today is, I was at the grocery store determined to stick to my shopping list. Good call. But I passed the candy aisle, I saw the dazzling display of chocolate on sales. Ay, 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 ay. Before I knew, I had added 2 bars to my cart. What did I know when I didn't need the chocolate? Give it in to temptation. Welcome to the club.
Body language for everyday life and more. Your body's talking, even when you're not. Learn how your arms and legs, and even your smile, give you away every time. Find out what your body is really saying about you.
What drives us to make impulse decisions instead to rational ones? Well, my love, without people like us, we wouldn't have this segment. So let's answer to Elizabeth. Dear irrational human, you couldn't resist the chocolate because they were right in front of you. Availability bias. God, why the name is so difficult. Meaning that it was available for you, it was on the right place and the right placement, and we're going to explain how supermarkets work with this. And the sale made you think they were a good deal, anchoring effect, because they were on sales. Come on, how many shoes, ladies, we have because they were on sales? How many clothing we have, like, come on, it's $15 for a dress? That is anchoring effect. It was $50, now it's $15. Guilty. Yesterday I was shopping with a friend. Making quick choices is common when something tempting is easily seen and attractive. Next time, you could focus on goals to keep you on track. And we're going to talk this about the end. People with bright lists when they need to shop are more productive, spend less, and more focused. Now, let me tell you guys why supermarkets are so tempting. They have changed. For example, do you know that since 1974, the shopping carts are 40% bigger? Yep, I know, and you're going to tell me now we have small boxes and we can shop. But come on, after a long day at work, you grab the car because at least in my case, I come in with my laptop, with my paperwork, my books, and my handbag. So I always grab a car. In my case, I try to do shopping once a week. No windows. If you go to a supermarket, you're never going to see windows. Why? So you don't have an idea what is the time of the day, what's going to happen outside. No clocks either. How many people are wearing watches today? If you're not checking your cell phone, most people don't have a watch. So you don't have an idea what time of the day it is. No external lights. The blue lights of the supermarket not only make the packages more attractive, they don't give you, again, not having windows, you don't know what time of the day or how long you has been inside. Position of the products on the aisle. You wouldn't believe it, how strategic is how they do the color, the packaging. Companies sometimes pay more money to the packaging and the placement on the aisles than the product per se. Sometimes even products repackaging what they have, but inside they still taste the same. What aisle level they put the product based on your age. Brands pay premium for this. I have trained companies in how to negotiate the premium situation on the aisle. If you look for cereals for kids, you're going to see there are 2 to 3 feet from the floor, and the eyes on the design of the package look like they follow you. Now, if you go for cereals or product for adults, you're going to find out there are from 5.4 feet to 6 feet. Depend. For men are higher, for women is an average of 5.4 5.5 because that's the average height of the women in the United States. You're not alone, my dear Elizabeth. Stick with your list and never, ever, ever please go to shop with an empty stomach. And if that happened because you're coming from work, try to grab a couple of crackers and a coffee before you leave, or a couple of crackers and a big glass of water. And if this happened and you just happen to be in the supermarket really, really hungry, grab an apple. I know, guilty. I'm not going to go with the apple. But if you start your shopping with an apple and your stomach and a glass of water, believe me, you're going to stick with your list. Empty stomach is a bad decision. See you next week, my dear irrational human. The information is below. You can send your questions, and every Thursday I'm going to reply to you. Until next week.
Susan Ibitz is a former political influence consultant, profiler, and civilian hostage negotiator. With expertise, studies, and masters in human behavior, behavior economics, neuroscience, and a nerd for data, Susan works on the humans that grow your business. High performance, high behavior training. Teach corporations and employees how to hack into humans using behavior, neuroscience, and persuasion. Behavior economics. She has been called freaky and the top expert in her field by the Chicago Tribune and Psychology Today, by showing how to profile anyone in 30 seconds. She is the author and researcher of Irrational Humans. People make 35,000 decisions a day, and 95% are irrational. But why and how?